Good morning, students. So in last two classes, we discussed regarding preparation methods and properties of haloalkanes. Now in today's class, we'll discuss regarding nomenclature, preparation, and properties of haloarenes. Arenes, nothing but aromatic compounds. Benzene. So benzene is an aromatic compound. So the condition required for aromaticity is the given compound should be planar or nearly planar, and it should contain 4n plus 2 pi electrons. This benzene contains 4n plus 2 pi electrons. It's a planar molecule and containing 4n plus 2 pi electrons which are in conjugation. So it is an aromatic compound. Now, in benzene, if we replace one or more hydrogen atoms by halogen atoms by electrophilic substitution, then we can get halobenzene, simply called as a haloarene. So halogen derivatives of aromatic compounds are called haloarenes. Now here, in place of X, where X is equal to either fluorine, chlorine, bromine, or iodine, anyone you can take. Now see the nomenclature of these haloarenes. And here we can replace either one halogen atom or more than one halogen atom also. So depending on that, these are further we can classify them as monohaloarenes, dihalo, and trihalo compounds. Suppose if you take Cl, this is simply called as chloro. This is benzene. Simply haloarenes. So before the name of the aromatic compound, just we let the name of the halogen as haloarene. This is benzene, halobenzene. Nothing but halogen is nothing but chlorine. So it is named as chlorobenzene. Now, suppose you take this compound. So this is nothing but a methyl benzene, which is called as a toluene. So this is methyl benzene, which is known as toluene. Now I'll take one halogen atom here, nothing but chlorine. And one more possibility is so these are the three different possibilities for the same compound. Cl. Now, with respect to this methyl group, the position of this chlorine is ortho group. This is ortho. The group is chlorotoluene. Orthochlorotoluene. Whereas this is, with respect to this, the position of chlorine is meta position. So this is metachlorotoluene. And with respect to methyl, this is para position. This is parachlorotoluene. So these are common names. What I represent here: orthochloro, metachloro, parachloro, ortho, meta, para. These are used in a common system. Then what is the IUPAC name of these compounds? This is the first position, and this is second position. So ortho is represented as ortho position is either 1, 2 positions are ortho, 1, 3 positions are meta positions, and 1, 4 positions are para positions. So this is ortho, meta, para as 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1, 4. Now with respect to this methyl group, the position of this chlorine is second position. So this is named as 2-chlorotoluene, whereas this is 3-chlorotoluene, whereas this is 4-chlorotoluene. Same name you can write. Just replace ortho with 2, meta with 3, para with 4. So ortho, meta, para, chlorotoluenes are common names, whereas 2, 3, 4 chlorotoluenes are IUPAC names. So this is a nomenclature of mono-halo substitute compounds. And one more here. Here the halogen atom may be substituted on the benzene ring or even on alkyl group also. Suppose if the hydrogen of alkyl group is replaced by halogen, then what is the name of the compound? Let us see now here. This is toluene. Now, if you remove one hydrogen here by halogen, this remaining C6H5CH2, this is called as a benzyl group. This is a benzyl group, and to that benzyl group, chlorine is bonded. So this is named as a benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride is the name. Now, CH, if two hydrogens are replaced, now this is C6H5CH with 2 valences. This is called as a benzol group. This is called as a benzol group, and here 2 chlorines are present here. This is called as a benzol chloride. This is benzol chloride, and now see, if all the 3 hydrogens are replaced by 3 chlorines, this is called as a benzo. So benzo group, and 3 chlorines are there. This is named as benzo trichloride. So benzo trichloride. So in toluene, at the alkyl carbon, if one hydrogen replaced, that is called benzyl. 2 hydrogens replaced benzol, and 3 hydrogens replaced called as benzo. So benzyl chloride, benzol chloride, benzo trichloride. So this is regarding some names of the aromatic compounds. Now let us see. I will go for dihalo derivatives. This is chlorobenzene. So one more chlorine I will take here at ortho position. And one more possibility for the same compound is meta position. And next one is para position. Now let us see the names here. So this is ortho position. So ortho, 2 chlorines are there. Dichloro, ortho dichlorobenzene. This is common name. And here these 2 are meta positions. So now this is named as m-dichlorobenzene. Nothing but meta dichlorobenzene. And these 2 are para positions. This is para dichlorobenzene. Para dichlorobenzene. So these are the common names for these 3 compounds. Then what are the IUPAC names of these compounds? Now this is first position, second position. Now this is 1, 2. At first position, second position, 2 chlorines are there. 1, 2 dichlorobenzene. So this ortho is nothing but 1, 2 positions. Now this is named as 1, 3. This is 1, 2, and 3. So first and third position chlorine is there. So 1, 3 dichlorobenzene as it is named. Para position, nothing but 1, 4th positions are para positions. This is 1, 4 dichloro. So 3 dichloro derivatives are possible for benzene. Ortho dichloro, meta-dichloro and para-dichloro. And this ortho-dichlorobenzene is nothing but 1, 2 dichloro. Meta is nothing but 1, 3 dichlorobenzene. Para is nothing but 1, 4 dichlorobenzene. Now let us take trihalogen derivatives of benzene. So here there is no common name for this, just will IUPAC names only. This is one possibility. And one more possibility is you may take this chlorine either here or here, both are same. Out of these 4 positions, let us see here once. These 2 are para positions, and the remaining 4 positions, wherever you take chlorine, we can get the same structure. So you can take here or here or here or here, anywhere. The position will be same with respect to these 2 groups. This is another possibility. And one more possibility is alternate positions, Cl, Cl and Cl. So no other possibilities are there, only these 3 possibilities are there for trihalo derivative. Now what is the positions here? 1, 2, 3. Now this is named as 1, 2, 3 trichlorobenzene. So 1, 2, 3 trichlorobenzene. So this is the base name for this. Now what is the position of these groups? So here numbering you may give from this end or this end, both are possible. Suppose from this end if you get numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 plus 3 plus 4, you can get 8. From this end if you get numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 plus 2 plus 4, 7 you can get. So numbering from this carbon is correct. Now the name is 1, 2, 4. The remaining name same as it is 1, 2, 4 trichlorobenzene. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a symmetrical trichlorobenzene. From any carbon, if in any direction, if you get numbering, you can get same position. Suppose if I start from here, in this direction, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5 only you can get. Or from this carbon, if you go in this direction also, you can get same position 1, 3, 5 only. So this is a symmetrical molecule. So for this symmetrical trichlorobenzene, this is named as common name. This is, and IUPAC name is 1, 3, 5 trichlorobenzene. This is. So these are trihalogen derivatives. Let's take one more example here. So 3 trihalo derivatives are possible. 1, 2, 3 trichlorobenzene. 1, 2, 4 trichlorobenzene. 1, 3, 5 trichlorobenzene. So 3 derivatives are possible. Now what is the name of this compound? Actually, this is the halogen derivative of toluene. In toluene, if 3 hydrogen atoms of benzene ring are replaced by halogen, you can get a trihalo derivative. Now this is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what is the position of halogens here? 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6 trichlorotoluene. 2, 4, 6 trichlorotoluene. This is the name. See one more example. NO2 Cl Some take a bromine. This is the compound. Instead of bromine, we can take some other group. So I will take let it be some C3H7. Okay, right now. So from which end you have to give the numbering here? Suppose if you start from here 1, 2, 4, 7 you can get. From this end if you start 1, 3, 4, 8 you will get. So giving numbering from this end is got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, so we'll represent these in the alphabetical order. Then what we should represent here first? Chloro. So 2 chloro. Next, first position methyl is there. 2 chloro, 4 methyl, sorry, 1 methyl, 4 nitrobenzene. Okay, right. So 2 chloro, 1 methyl, 4 nitrobenzene. This is like this. Just by following rules of nomenclature, will represent the names of these haloarenes. So this is regarding nomenclature of haloarenes. Let us see the preparation methods. First one, halogenation of benzene. So halogenation of benzene. When benzene is allowed to react with chlorine in the presence of AlCl3, anhydrous AlCl3 as catalyst, then we can get chlorobenzene plus HCl. So this is the reaction. And just let us see the mechanism of this reaction, how the reaction takes place. Here, this reaction takes place in 3 steps, as you already studied in first few syllabus. First, AlCl3 combines with chlorine to form AlCl4 minus plus Cl plus. So here, benzene mainly undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. Why benzene mainly undergo electrophilic substitution reactions? So if you take a benzene ring, benzene contains 3 pi bonds. Actually in benzene, whatever the unhybridized p orbitals is there, these unhybridized p orbitals overlap with one another and forms electron cloud symmetrically throughout the benzene ring, which makes the benzene ring more electro rich. As a result, electrophile can easily attack this benzene ring. So benzene mainly undergo electrophilic substitution reactions. So this is the first step, which is nothing but generation of electrophile. And now what the electrophile formed here, this electrophile can attack the benzene ring. Just here now. This is benzene ring. So hydrogen is present here plus Cl plus. Whenever this Cl plus attack this carbon, this electron pair is transferred to Cl and forms the bond like this. H, Cl, these 2 pi bonds remains as it is. Since this electron pair is transferred here, this carbon becomes positively charged. And this can be stabilized through a resonance effect because this positive charge is in conjugation with these 2 pi bonds. So this carbocation, what is formed, is stabilized through resonance effect. This is step 2. Then what is step 3? In this step, what the carbocation formed here? So this carbocation loses proton. This is plus AlCl4 minus. This AlCl4 minus attack this carbocation, and this electron pair is displaced here, and H plus get separate. The separated H plus and Cl minus of this AlCl4 combine to form HCl. AlCl3 remains as it is, and we can get chlorobenzene. This is the mechanism for this reaction. The first step is generation of electrophile Cl plus. After the generation of electrophile, the electrophile attack the benzene ring and forms a carbocation. Loss of proton from this carbocation gives chlorobenzene. So this is the preparation of chlorobenzene. There is nothing but a halogenation of benzene. Right. But one thing here. So by this method, we cannot prepare a fluorobenzene because the fluorination of benzene is more exothermic in nature. So fluorination of benzene cannot be carried out directly. Fluorobenzene cannot be prepared by this method. We can prepare a chlorobenzene as well as bromobenzene. Iodobenzene also can be prepared, but iodobenzene can be prepared in the presence of oxidizing agents like HZO, HNO3 or HiO3, just like as what we discussed in haloalkanes. So iodination can be carried out in the presence of oxidizing agents like HZO, HNO3 and HiO3, because if the same process is carried out by taking iodine here, we can get in place of chlorine, you can get iodine, and in place of HCl you can get HI. This HI is a strong reducing agent. So we should oxidize that HI. For that we are using this oxidizing agents in the preparation of iodobenzene. So this is regarding a preparation of haloarenes, that is a chlorobenzene by the chlorination of benzene. This is the first preparation method. Now come to second one. Sandmeyer's reaction. So this is an important named reaction even, and frequently they are asking in PUC exam. So what is this Sandmeyer's reaction? First, we'll take aniline, C6H5NH2. NH2 group present on the benzene ring is named as aniline. So when this aniline is allowed to react with nitrous acid, nothing but NaNO2 plus HCl at a temperature of 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. Actually here we require nitrous acid, HNO2, but we are not taking nitrous acid directly because nitrous acid is an unstable compound. So whenever nitrous acid is required in the reaction, we can produce that nitrous acid by the reaction of NaNO2 and HCl. So when these two react, first we can get HNO2 plus NaCl. So by this reaction, nitrous acid is obtained. So when aniline is allowed to react with the ice cold nitrous acid, and here temperature should be compulsory less than 5 degrees Celsius only. Under ice cold conditions, aniline react with nitrous acid. There is a mixture of NaNO2 and HCl. Then we can get benzene disonium chloride. Actually, this is benzene diazonium chloride. C6H5N2 plus and Cl minus, called as benzene diazonium chloride. So benzene diazonium chloride. And this step is nothing but called as diazotization. So conversion of aniline to benzene diazonium chloride is nothing but called as a diazotization. So by this step, first we can convert into aniline to benzene diazonium chloride. Now this benzene diazonium chloride, what is formed here? C6H5N2 plus Cl minus. And one more, here the temperature should maintain less than 5 degrees Celsius. Suppose if the temperature is greater than 5 degrees Celsius, what the benzene diazonium chloride formed here, this benzene diazonium chloride undergo hydrolysis and forms phenol as the product. Now, in addition to this, here what the byproduct formed is NaCl. Let it be. NaCl plus H2 also you can get as byproducts. Now, this benzene diazonium chloride, so when allowed to react with cuprous chloride, Cu2Cl2, or you can write CuCl also, in the presence of HCl. So when benzene diazonium chloride is allowed to react with the cuprous chloride and HCl mixture, then here this diazo group is replaced by Cl. Then you can get chlorobenzene, Cl plus N2. So this diazo group is replaced by chlorine Cl. Then you can get chlorobenzene. Now, in the same reaction, if we use Cu2Br2, cuprous bromide, and HBr, hydrogen bromide, same reaction. Here diazo group is replaced by bromine. Then you can get bromobenzene. This is, if the same is allowed to react with the potassium iodide, Ki. So chlorobenzene and bromobenzene are prepared by the reaction of diazonium chloride with the cuprous chloride and HCl mixture, or cuprous bromide and HBr mixture. Whereas iodobenzene can be prepared by the reaction of diazonium chloride with the potassium iodide. Then here iodine replaces diazo group. Then we can get iodobenzene plus N2. With the liberation of nitrogen, iodobenzene is formed. Whereas here, fluorobenzene cannot be prepared by this method. Fluorobenzene can be prepared by another method that you can learn later. So this preparation of haloarenes by this process is nothing but called as Sandmeyer's reaction. See once again. So aniline, when allowed to react with ice cold mixture of NaNO2 and HCl. First NaNO2 and HCl react to form nitrous acid, and this nitrous acid react with this aniline to form benzene diazonium chloride. And this process of conversion of aniline into benzene diazonium chloride is called as a diazotization. And here temperature should be less than 5 degrees Celsius only. If temperature is greater than 5 degrees Celsius, then what the diazonium chloride formed here, this benzene diazonium chloride undergo hydrolysis and forms a phenol as the product. And now This benzene diazonium chloride, when allowed to react with the cuprous halides, there is a cuprous chloride with HCl and cuprous bromide HBr, we can get chlorobenzene and bromobenzene respectively. Whereas iodobenzene can be prepared so by the reaction of benzene diazonium chloride with potassium iodide, then we can get iodobenzene. In all these cases, nitrogen gas is liberated. So this is the preparation of haloarenes by Sandmeyer's reaction. This is the second preparation method. Let us see one more method for the preparation of chlorobenzene. So when benzene is allowed to react with the mixture of hydrochloric acid and oxygen, then we can get a chlorobenzene. And this is a commercial method. So commercially, chlorobenzene is prepared in large amounts by the chlorination of a benzene with the mixture of HCl and oxygen. So by this method, we can produce benzene commercially. Sorry, chlorobenzene commercially. So these are the preparation methods of haloarenes. First, by the direct chlorination of benzene with halogen in the presence of halogen carrier like AlCl3 or FeCl3. And second one by Sandmeyer's reaction. And third one commercial method is nothing but halogenation of benzene with mixture of HCl and oxygen gives chlorobenzene. Right. So these are the three preparation methods for haloarenes. Now, let us see the physical properties. So what are the physical properties of haloarenes? So these haloarenes mainly exist as liquids or solids. So lower members of haloarenes are liquids, whereas higher members are solids. And next, these haloarenes are heavier. Haloarenes are heavier than water. Next, these are insoluble in water. Haloarenes are insoluble in water. These are readily soluble in organic solvents like chloroform, carbon tetrachloride, carbon disulfide. In these organic solvents, these are readily soluble. Then, what about density? So if you take iodobenzene, bromobenzene, chlorobenzene, and fluorobenzene. So the order of density is, see here, as the molecular mass of haloarene increases, density increases. So the molecular weight of, this is common, C6H5, benzene ring is common for all this, iodine, bromine, chlorine, chlorine. The atomic mass of it is more. So the molecular mass of iodobenzene is greater than, bromobenzene greater than, chlorobenzene greater than, fluorobenzene. In the same order, we can get density. So the order of densities of these haloarenes is iodobenzene greater than, bromobenzene greater than, chlorobenzene greater than chlorobenzene. Next. See, what about order of dipole moments? So order of dipole moment, already we discussed the CCl greater than, CF greater than, CBr greater than Ca in case of halogens. Here I'll take dihalo derivatives. This is ortho-dichlorobenzene, meta-dichlorobenzene, and this is para-dichlorobenzene. Ortho, meta, and para. See, here angle is 60. Here angle between these two groups is 120. Here angle is 180. Okay. Right. See, the resultant dipole moment of two bond moments is equal to square root of mu1 square plus mu2 square plus 2 mu1 mu2 cos theta. This is the resultant dipole moment of two bonds. Or if the two bonds are same, then mu is equal to 2 into bond moment into cos theta by 2. Either relation you can take here. Since the two bonds are same, you can take the relation mu is equal to 2 into bond moment into cos theta by 2. As theta increases here, cos theta by 2 value decreases and dipole moment decreases. So here the order of dipole moment is ortho greater than, meta greater than, para. As the bond angle increases, here the angle between the two bonds increases, cos theta or cos theta by 2 value decreases, thereby dipole moment decreases. And out of these, ortho and meta possess some net dipole moment, whereas the dipole moment of para-dichlorobenzene is equal to 0. So here mu is not equal to 0. Here also mu is not equal to 0, whereas here mu is equal to 0. So overall the order is ortho greater than, meta greater than, para. Next, what is the order of melting points and what is the order of boiling points? Order of melting points and boiling points is, say, melting points depends upon the close packing of constituent particles in the lattice. If the molecule is more symmetrical, then close packing is more. It possesses more dipole, sorry, it possesses more melting point. And boiling points depends upon dipole-dipole interactions. More the dipole moment in the molecule, more is the dipole-dipole force of attraction, then more is the boiling point. Now, among these three compounds, the more symmetrical compound is para. Since it is symmetrical, dipole moment is 0. Then melting point is highest for para-dichlorobenzene, whereas the boiling point is highest for ortho-dichlorobenzene, because the dipole moment is more for ortho. Dipole moment is more means dipole-dipole interactions are more. So more energy is required to separate molecules. So boiling point is more for ortho. Melting point is more for para. And remaining is para greater than, ortho greater than, meta. This is the order of melting points. Whereas order of boiling points is ortho greater than, para greater than, meta. So this is the order of melting points and boiling points for these haloarenes. So this is regarding physical characteristics of haloarenes. See once again. So these haloarenes exist as liquids or solids. Haloarenes are heavier than water, and these haloarenes are insoluble in water, but these are readily soluble in organic solvents. As the molecular mass increases, or as the size of a halogen atom increases, the order of densities increases. So iodobenzene greater than bromobenzene greater than chlorobenzene greater than chlorobenzene. Dipole moments. So if you take dihalogen derivatives, the order of dipole moments for the dihalogen derivatives is ortho greater than, meta greater than, para. Since the resultant dipole moment of two bonds mu is equal to 2 into bond moment into cos theta by 2. As theta increases, cos theta by 2 decreases. If this cos theta by 2 is equal to 90, there is theta is 180 and theta by 2 is 90, cos theta is 0, then dipole moment mu is equal to 0. Then, so melting points and boiling points. See, melting point is more if the close packing of constituent particles is more. If a molecule is more symmetrical, more close packing takes place, then melting point will be more. So the order of melting point is para greater than, ortho greater than, meta. Boiling points mainly depends on a dipole moment. So dipole moment is more for ortho. So the boiling point is more for ortho greater than, para greater than, meta. This is the order of melting points and boiling points. So this is regarding the physical properties of haloarenes. Now, come to the chemical reactivity. So chemical reactivity of haloarenes. See, if you compare a haloarene, nothing but a chlorobenzene and methyl chloride, CH3Cl. Chlorobenzene and methyl chloride. Out of these two, which is more reactive? Haloarenes are always less reactive than haloalkanes. This is the order of reactivity. So haloarenes are less reactive than haloalkanes. Give reasons. This is an important question. Let us see what is the reason for less reactivity of haloarenes. There are mainly 4 reasons. The first one is the resonance. The first one is due to a resonance effect. See what is the resonance exhibited in benzene. Just here once. This is chlorobenzene, and this chlorine contains 3 lone pairs of electrons. Now this is a conjugate system. The lone pair on chlorine is in conjugation with the pi bonds of benzene ring. So this lone pair of electrons is involved in delocalization towards benzene ring, and this is known as a plus R effect. If the lone pair of electrons are displaced away from the group attached to conjugate system, then that is called as a plus R group, means plus R group, and that is called as a positive resonance effect. If this electron pair is displaced here, then simultaneously this pi electrons will be gained by this carbon. Now this molecule becomes, now this non-polar molecule becomes a polar molecule here. So by gaining electron pair, this becomes a minus, and here double bond Cl becomes a plus. As chlorine joins electron pair, Cl becomes Cl plus, and as this carbon gains this pi electrons, this becomes a minus. The remaining 2 bonds as it is. This is one resonance structure. Now, this lone pair again in conjugation with these pi bonds. Now this lone pair displaced to here, and this pi electrons is gained by this carbon. Now this become like this. Minus Cl plus. Again this lone pair is in conjugation with this pi bond. Now this lone pair will displace to here. This pi electrons is gained by this carbon. Now the resonance structure become like this. Minus Cl plus. This is the resonance structure. Now again, this lone pair is in conjugation with this pi bond. This lone pair will shift here, pi electrons will gain by chlorine. Now this become like this. This is, so this is the, these are the resonance structures of benzene, sorry, chlorobenzene. So total how many structures we got here? Total 5 resonance structures we got here. Okay, then now if you observe here, due to this resonance effect, carbon chlorine bond has a partial double bond character. Just I calculate bond orders here. What is the bond order of CCl bond in benzene? So these are the all possible resonance structures for benzene. Now, in case of resonance structures, the bond order is equal to number of bonds between two particular atoms in all structures divided by number of structures. So here, one bond is there, 2, 2, 2, and then 1. Total how many bonds is there? Total 8 bonds. How many structures we write here? 5. So 8 by 5, which is equal to 1.6. So 1.6 is the bond order of CCl bond in chlorobenzene. So here, how to calculate bond order in case of resonance structures? You learn already in chemical bonding chapter. In case of resonance structures, the bond order is equal to number of bonds between two particular atoms in all the resonance structures divided by number of resonance structures. So this is 1.6. Suppose for benzene I will calculate here. A simple example. This is one structure. This is another resonance structure for benzene, right? Now I'll select these two carbons. Here 2 bonds are there. Here 1 bond is there. Total number of bonds is 3. The number of structures is 2. So 1.5. So in benzene, CC bond order is 1.5. Like this. In resonance structures, bond order is equal to number of bonds between two particular atoms divided by total number of resonance structures. So here I got 1.6 bond order. That means CCl bond in chlorobenzene is not a single bond, not a double bond. It lies in between a single bond and double bond. That means a CCl bond has a partial double bond character due to resonance effect. So because of this partial double bond character, to break this CCl bond, we require more energy. Okay. So here 1.6 bond order in chlorobenzene. Now take a methyl chloride here. CH3Cl. So now any resonance effect is possible here. No resonance effect is possible here because no conjugation is there. So carbon chlorine has a single bond only here. Bond order is equal to 1. As you know, bond enthalpy is directly proportional to bond order. More the bond order, more is the bond enthalpy. More is the bond dissociation enthalpy, lesser is the reactivity. So overall, in chlorobenzene, due to plus R effect, carbon chlorine bond has a partial double bond character. So more amount of energy is required to break this CCl bond in haloarene than compared to CCl bond in haloalkane. That's why haloalkanes are more reactive or haloarenes are less reactive than compared to haloalkanes. This is first reason, one reason. And one more here. So in this resonance structures, if you observe clearly, we can predict the type of reaction shown by this haloarenes, also nothing but chlorobenzene. See, due to plus R effect, in these resonance structures, if you observe, electron density is increased. That is, electron density is more at ortho and para positions. Here ortho position. This is para position. This is ortho position. So due to plus R effect of this halogen, electron density is increased at ortho and para positions. That means electrophilic substitution takes place in haloarine more readily at ortho and para position. That's why this is called as, this group is nothing but known as a ortho para directing group. So the group which influence which direct the incoming groups towards ortho and para positions are called as ortho para directing. So the chlorine present on the benzene ring is an ortho para directing group because it increases electron density at ortho and para position. So at ortho and para position, electrophile can attack easily. So later in chemical reactions, whenever we have taken the properties of haloarine, the electrophilic substitution takes place at ortho position and para position, not at meta position. This is one reason, first one. Second one, say hybridization. So one more factor is hybridization. So if you take a haloarine, Cl, C. See what is hybridization of this carbon atom here? The carbon atom of aromatic ring to which halogen is attached, this is an sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Carbon has 3 single bonds and 1 pi bond is there. If carbon has 1 pi bond, there is sp2 hybridized carbon. Whereas if you take a haloalkane, CCl, here the carbon atom undergo sp3 hybridization. That means the bond present in haloarine is CsP2Cl, whereas in haloalkane the bond present is CsP3Cl bond. See, the size of sp3 orbitals is more than compared to size of sp2 orbitals. That means the bond length of CCl bond in haloalkane is more than compared to bond length of CCl bond in haloarines. And this bond length is approximately 1.69 angstroms, whereas this bond length is approximately 1.77 angstroms. As you know, as the bond length increases, bond enthalpy decreases. So bond enthalpy is directly proportional to bond order and inversely proportional to bond length. More the bond length, lesser the bond enthalpy. Lesser the bond length, more the bond enthalpy. So here we require less energy, whereas here we require more energy to break the bond. That's why haloarines are less reactive than compared to haloalkanes. This is the second reason. And third one, instability. Instability of phenyl carbocation. Suppose by taking benzene, from the benzene, if you remove Cl minus, let us see now. So by taking benzene, from the chlorobenzene, if you remove Cl minus, then what is the remaining part? C6H5 plus Cl minus. This is a phenyl carbocation. But this phenyl carbocation is very less stable because this positive charge present on the benzene ring cannot be delocalized. So this is a less stable carbocation. So due to less stability of this phenyl carbocation, immediately it will combine with Cl minus and to give back chlorobenzene only. So no substitution takes place. That's why, so these haloarines are less reactive. This is third reason. And fourth one, repulsion. See, if you take a chlorobenzene, this chlorobenzene contains 3 pi bonds. And these 3 pi bonds present in the chlorobenzene makes the benzene ring more electron rich. So this benzene ring is rich with electron cloud. So whenever this nucleophile approaches this benzene ring, there exists a repulsion between this benzene ring and this attacking nucleophile. So thereby the reactivity will be less. Okay. So the reason for the less reactivity of haloarenes than compared to haloalkanes is first one, due to resonance. So due to plus R effect of this chlorine, electron density, there is a CCl bond acquires a partial double bond character with a bond order of 1.6. Whereas in haloalkane, the bond order is only 1. As you know, as bond order increases, bond enthalpy increases and reactivity decreases. That's why due to resonance effect, CCl bond in haloarene has partial double bond character. So bond enthalpy is more. So it is less reactive. Second one, with respect to hybridization. In haloarene, the carbon atom undergo sp2 hybridization. Whereas in haloalkane, carbon atom undergo sp3 hybridization. As you know, the size of sp3 orbitals is more than size of sp2 orbitals. The CCl bond length in haloalkane is more than compared to CCl bond length in haloarenes. Since here bond length is less, it is less reactive. Since bond length is more, this is more reactive. This is second reason. And the third one is instability of phenyl carbocation. On removing Cl minus from chlorobenzene, we can get a C6H5 plus phenyl carbocation. That is less reactive. So which takes place means backward reaction takes place immediately. So attacking of electrophile, the nucleophile cannot take place readily. And so repulsions. So benzene ring contains 3 pi bonds, which makes the benzene ring electron rich. So whenever a nucleophile approaches this benzene ring, this nucleophile will be repelled by the benzene ring. That's why haloarenes are less reactive than compared to haloalkanes. So this is regarding the reactivity of haloarenes. In tomorrow class, we will discuss the chemical properties of haloarenes. Okay.